Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Connelly McCaskill here. For those of you who are new, thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad to have you. For my returning friends, it's always nice to have you here too. Today guys, I am coming to you from outside of my gym in our outdoor training area, and I am coming to you with 10 fitness tips that I wish I had known really before I started my journey about 5 years ago. I wrote some down in my phone and I am ready to share these with you really quickly. I'm Connelly McCaskill. I'm 28 years old. I have a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old, both daughters, and I have been weightlifting for, like I said, almost 5 years. Yeah, so that's it. All these are things that I have learned through time and experience, and I'm excited to share these with you. Okay, so the first one is probably the most important, and that is don't rely on your scale. I 100% believe in taking measurements. Scales are good and bad. Let me elaborate, you guys. So right now, I weigh more than I have ever weighed in my life, obviously other than being pregnant. However, that being said, I am the happiest in my body with my physique that I've ever been in my whole life. I have muscles, I am strong, my clothes fit well. My clothes are looser now than they were last year when I weighed almost 10 pounds less. Muscle, like this much muscle is like this much fat. So with gaining muscle, you're going to gain weight. And a lot of people see the scale, they're lifting weights every day or 5 days a week or 3 days a week or whatever, and they're seeing that number either go up or stay the same, and they get so discouraged. And it's like, hold on, like you've got to stop and think about it. Muscle doesn't, it's not air, it doesn't weigh nothing. So a lot of times you are getting rid of fat, but you're replacing it with muscle, or you're just building muscle. So keep that in mind. Now with taking measurements, like your waist should always be, not always, but if your goal is to lose fat, your waist should be shrinking. So if you're eating correctly and exercising enough, your waist should be, you know, shrinking, because you can't target fat loss. But like, let's see, my booty is growing because I work my butt hard, okay? But I also do high intensity to burn fat. So my waist is either shrinking or staying the same while other things grow, and that's what you want. But the scale isn't gonna tell you all that. The scale's not gonna be like, well, here you go, you've lost an inch off your waist and gained 1 on your hiney. Like it doesn't, you know, it doesn't know that. Number 2 is stretch before you exercise and after. People really don't contribute. They don't give flexibility enough credit. When you are lifting weights, it is so important. Well, really just exercising in general. Even if you're doing yoga or Pilates or any form of like walking, anything, it's so important to open up your areas, lube up your joints, get things loose and going, get blood flowing. I mean, that is so important, and you'll be amazed at how much better you feel during your workout, after your workout, and you'll be amazed like how much better your workout is in general. Your form will be so much better. You'll be able to go lower, do heavier, and it makes a huge difference. Not to mention that when you stretch out a sore muscle, you're getting that lactic acid moving because your blood's flowing, and it's pumping that out of your muscles, and so your soreness will go away quicker. Number 3 is always make sure, or I wrote down form overweight, meaning I don't care if you can crappy squat 200 pounds. If your form is poop, it doesn't matter. If your form is on point squatting 100 pounds, that's where you're gonna see the most progress, and that's what matters. With poor form, you're not gonna get the results that you want, and you're also really setting yourself up for a possible injury, and you know, we don't like that, okay? Number 4 is huge huge. It's even it's literally even above not relying on the scale. You cannot out-train a bad diet. You cannot. I don't care if you are in the gym 12 hours a day. If you're eating like shit, you're sabotaging yourself. You're not gonna see the results that you want. You cannot, when you want to lose weight, it's a basic science. You have to be expending more energy than you're intaking. So you have to be eating less calories than you're burning, okay? And if you're running on the treadmill for 5 hours or whatever, but you're still eating more calories than you've burned, you're still gonna gain weight. That's simple. And if you're trying to gain like muscle mass and you're still eating like shit, you're just gonna gain a whole bunch of body fat on top of that little bit of muscle that you want. So to feed your muscles and to grow, you need protein. That's the #1 building block of gaining muscle. So literally, you cannot out-train a bad diet. Okay, you need to be eating really nutrient-dense, healthy, whole grains with a treat here and there. That's fine. I'm not saying, you know, don't deprive yourself, obviously. Number 5 goes along with that, and it's make sure that you're eating enough. I have helped so many women in here who have been eating like 1,200, 1,300 calories, and they are killing it in the gym, and they're wondering why they're not gaining muscle and why they're not losing any weight. Well, because their body is holding on to every calorie that they're eating because it's in starvation mode. It's your body's starving and it doesn't know. It's like fight or flight. It doesn't know when the next meal is gonna come, so it's literally hanging on to every single thing, holding water, and again, self-sabotage, okay? Number 6 is to set realistic goals and realize that anything worth being had takes time. Building muscle, losing weight, gaining muscle, everything, I mean, it takes time. If you're really coming in here and you're killing it and you're eating correctly, counting macros, eating intuitively, whatever it is that you prefer to do, you should see results in yourself in like 6 weeks, okay? And expect others to be able to see a change in your physique in about 12 weeks. But everything takes time. People, you know, this is not like plastic surgery where you go in and you get it and you're done. It takes years. I mean, and then that's, you know, you're either in it or you're not. This is a lifestyle. This is something that you have to commit to because, again, it takes time. It's what it is. Number 7 is weights will not make you bulky. You cannot build any kind of curves without weights, preferably heavy weights, that is. Women who look, or not women, women who look bulky, they train and eat to look that way. That is their aesthetic goal. They put in time and work and sweat and eat a whole lot of food to look that way. It takes so much dedication and self-discipline and time. I mean, you will not look that way unless you want to. You'll look the way that you train to look. And if you're educated and you ask enough questions and you research enough, you'll figure out how through training and proper nutrition to look the way that you want to look. Number 8 is drink enough water. Drink water, you guys. Oh my gosh. People are like, oh, I drink this much water a day and it's so hard, but I feel like crap. I'm so tired and sluggish and I'm constipated and I'm like, or I'm broken out. I'm, you know, blah. Okay, because you're not drinking enough water. Your body's like 80% water. You need water to live. And especially if you're sweating, you've got to replenish. My goodness, you guys. Number 9 is set a goal for yourself. Do it for you, not anybody else. Don't start coming to the gym or exercising at home, whatever. Don't start your fitness journey because someone has called you fat or skinny or scrawny or bulky or whatever. If you start the gym for somebody else, you're gonna quit. You need to start the gym or start exercising and eating correctly. You need to start your fitness health journey for yourself because you feel like crap, because your clothes don't fit like you want them to, because don't compare yourself to others, but you're constantly looking at someone being like, man, I wish I could have those toned legs. Well, you can't. Sitting there wishing for it isn't going to achieve the goal. You have to work for it, but you most certainly can be anything you want to be. You can do anything you want to do. You just have to be willing to work for it. And if you're just doing it for somebody else, you're not gonna give it 110%. You're gonna give it like 30%. You're not gonna see quick, fast, immediate results, and you're gonna stop. And that's not how you achieve the results that you want, aesthetic or mental health wise. Number 10 is also hugely important, and it's make sure that you are getting adequate sleep. When you are sleeping, an average American needs 7 to 9 hours per night. I function best on like 9 hours of sleep, I'll be honest, frank. I'm one of those people who needs sleep. I mean, everybody needs sleep, but I'm one of those people, I cannot function on 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I get nauseous during the next day. I'm so tired, I literally can throw up. I feel sick. I have to take a nap or I cannot go on. I know that sounds so dramatic, but it's true. But when you're sleeping, so many important things happen. Your food is digesting. Your body is absorbing those nutrients properly during sleep. Okay, if you sleep for an hour or two a night, 4 hours a night, you're probably not going to the bathroom regularly. You're not absorbing all the nutrients. Like, you could be eating all this healthy stuff, like doing so well on your diet, but if you're getting poor sleep, you're not giving your body time to absorb those nutrients and put them to the use that they should be put to. Your muscles are healing and recovering during that time, and if you're not getting enough sleep, you're gonna be sore all the time, you're not gonna feel your best. And also, I mean, your performance is going to be poor. You're not gonna have a good attitude, you're not gonna be positive, upbeat, you're gonna feel tired and sluggish, and that's gonna show in your physique and in your daily life, you know. So, sleep, 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 healthy food, water, time, patience, realistic goals, measurements over the scale. Some people I know don't even weigh in at all. They don't weigh in, period. They just go by skills. I myself will weigh in every once in a while just to make sure that I have not hopped up 10 pounds, because that's not gaining muscle. That would be maybe a little bit of muscle, but that's gaining mostly fat, and that's too quick. You guys, if you liked this video, please let me know in the comments down below. If you have any tips you would like to add, comment down below. Please feel free to reach out to me on social media. I have my Instagram handle and my Facebook handle down in the description always. You guys, I really love filming videos like this, even though I haven't done many. I just don't want to bring you guys things that you are not interested in, but please expect lots of fitness content on this channel in the next little while. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.